What's going on, DC fans? It's me, the X-Men guy, and today we're taking a look at this new Superman Legacy trailer that just released. Now, it's not called Superman Legacy anymore. It's called Superman. But if you don't know, this is going to be the start of DC's new universe, which is led by James Gunn. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it's probably because James Gunn is the mind behind some of the best superhero films in the business. See, the entire Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, including a Christmas special, the second Suicide Squad, and his work outside of superhero films is also really good. So it's safe to say that this is in good hands. He also is working on the Creature Commandos show that just came out, which is also part of the DCU, but it's not like the DCU, it kind of started with that, but it's really going to be starting with Superman. So it's exciting that the trailer just dropped, and my first thoughts on it are it looks amazing. I mean, I was excited for this movie beforehand, but it was announced a little over a year ago, so my hype kind of died down. But now looking at it again and seeing this whole trailer, it's getting me really hyped. I mean, first of all, I really like the style that they seem to be going for. Kind of like ripped out straight from a comic book. And that looks so cool. I like the vibrant colors. I like how Superman's hopeful in this, and he's not dark and edgy like all the other Superman clones that we've had. And I love the fact that this universe feels lived in, like just from this trailer alone, you see so many different superheroes, but they never really take away from the main character of the film, Superman. And also, speaking of the other characters that are in this film, we see his supporting cast. So we got Jimmy Olsen, what's her name? Lois Lane. Sorry, I was drawing a blank there. And his Pa Kent, Ma Kent, all these different characters that play a big role in the Superman comics and other films, we are now seeing in live action in this new kind of style, and I really like it. And I really think that this is going to be a great film. One of the things that that looks really good from this movie is the casting. I mean, from Lex Luthor to Superman, especially those two, they really embody the characters so well, just from this little snippet. I mean, when you look at all the footage that we've seen of Lex Luthor so far, he looks like it was ripped straight out of a comic book. I mean, I have a really good feeling about this. And David Cornsweet, he looks amazing as Superman, and he really expertly pulled off the ability to change between Clark Kent and Superman. Something that we haven't seen done, I think, this well. I mean, it's kind of too early to tell, but I mean, if the rest of the movie is like this trailer, we haven't seen this done this well since like Christopher Reeves, because he looks like a completely different person. I like how they made his hair different for each of the roles. And I totally forgot when I was talking about his supporting characters. Crypto looks amazing in this. You can tell they used a little bit of CGI, if not entirely CGI, but it looks like a living and breathing dog, and it just looks really, really good. I also like how they seem to be characterizing Superman, because from again, we saw only 2 minutes of footage, or 2.5 minutes. From the footage that we saw, Superman seems like he's a beacon of hope, which he always should be. And sorry, Snyder fans. And also he's saving a little kid here, which really, when he saves the kid from the explosion, that really embodies what Superman's all about. And it's just a great moment of just characterization, And you can tell that James Gunn really understands the character, because not only is he directing this film, but he also wrote the film. So, and was also, I'm pretty sure, the producer of the film. So he's doing a lot and very involved with this. And I think he's making it as good as it can be. Aside from all the praise, I do have a few concerns about this movie. One of which is there going to be too many plot points? I mean, you see, we have to set up Superman. We have to set up a whole universe. We have to have the story between Superman and Lex. It looks like he's fighting. Some people are theorizing he's fighting Ultraman. There's a kaiju. There's that one scene where it's him and Lois Lane, but there's like a giant orb floating in the background. There's all the superheroes that you have to introduce, and on top of that, like, flesh them out in whatever storyline you're going with that. So I think it's going to be tough to balance all that, and that's where we see a lot of superhero films fail, like Spider-Man 3, and among others. But if there's anybody that can do it, I think it's James Gunn. He's proven time and time again not to doubt him, and he's one of the best in the superhero movie landscape. So, in short, I'm really excited for this film. I have a little bit of concerns, but nothing I think James Gunn can't handle. Shout out to Jacob, and God bless. Make sure to like and subscribe.